Maureen, you have some very special stories, just really about the character of the area.
Annie, absolutely. You know, when you think about a lot of these towns here in Iredell County, they started off small. They were farming communities, mill towns, and Charlotte was a world away. That's not the case anymore, but there are some places where you can go back to those slower, smaller times.
You look on all the shelves, there's little stories.
From a cup of coffee.
You want a refill? You need a refill?
To a little red wagon. D.E. Turner's hardware store in downtown Mooresville is full of whatever you might need.
The guy that owns another business in town said he was considered the mayor of Mooresville. Daddy said he wouldn't have the job.
Including good company.
We do, we solve all the world's problems, all the town's issues, anything they want to know. They fuss when we got to pay taxes.
And a good story. Nancy Davidson is in charge of the coffee.
Don't crack on my coffee or you'll be making it tomorrow. Now, Danny and I, neither one drink coffee. But it's funny, I ended up being the coffee maker.
And helps run the hardware store, along with her sister, Jackie, and 2 other siblings.
This was his first love.
My mom used to joke and say, it was his first love. You know, I'm his second love, you know, that kind of thing.
Their dad, Jack Moore.
He came to work here when he was almost 15. He came to work in the fall and he turned 15 in December. Mr. Turner hired him.
Started working here in the 1940s.
When my dad came to work here, he was drawer D. And if your drawer was short, that was your responsibility and it would come out of your check. But if it was over, they said, don't worry about it.
Jack bought the shop from the original owner back in the 80s.
This gentleman was the owner of the hardware. This is my dad.
Old umbrellas, handwritten prices, jokes that get told over and over again.
So I was in the wrong pew. Right church, wrong pew.
We have a sign out front that says we're the coolest store ever. And our running joke is, well, not in July and August, because we don't have air conditioning.
There are 125 years of stories here. And Jack.
Dad hung all this stuff and kept all this stuff, all the character that's here, because these were his treasures.
Was the original storyteller.
Very, very hard. His stories are gone. You know. Sorry, this is harder than I thought.
After battling dementia for years, Jack passed away on April 11th, 2025.
It was his legacy. He did a wonderful job, and people loved Mr. Jack. Let me tell you, they just adored him.
His story lives on through his children.
I know that the stories that Daddy knows, I wish we'd have captured them all.
Who thankfully
That was the first gas pump in Mooresville.
learned a lot from their dad.
Daddy used to say you learn a lot by not talking.
It's their turn to talk now, to share. Because some stories
All these memories that we got to remember them.
are worth repeating. Jack's touches are all over that story. I think it's kind of one of those places that you could go to and see something new every single day. And obviously, he's just such a special person in Mooresville and also in Iredell County. The kids had so many stories that they were sharing with me, and I just loved hearing them share them with other people. And that's really what that is. That's what keeps those places like that alive. You keep sharing stories.